So I've been working on the bay door. Found trying to troubleshoot the electric door locks. And we opened the door on bay number 1, and this about fell out because we found out these screws are stripped and broken. So of course we called Prevo, order it, no problem, get it in a day. This is Friday, day before Christmas. And came out and tried to put it together the next day on Saturday. And it doesn't mount up. And we're like, hey, something's not right here. What's the deal? So, of course, Prevo was closed, holidays. Tried to call Monday. They're still closed because they're celebrating New Year's. Can't blame them. And I finally got a hold of them Monday, and they did some research, and they said they'd call me back. They called back and said, hey, we don't know why, but while I was waiting for them to call back, got a flashlight and started looking at this part because this is what's interfering with putting it on. As you can see, it rides higher. I'm looking at it and I'm like, well, it's cast, but it's got a line there. So I play around with it, and it takes a little effort. And lo and behold, guess what comes off? That part. Take with the bracket, and guess what? It works. So after talking to the lady at Prevo, we came to the conclusion this door handle works on all the H3s. Some of the H3s come with an air slide where the cylinder goes through here, and that probably clamps down on top of it. Some are manual locks, and it wouldn't require that at all. And then if you have an H3-45 VIP, this part needs to come off for the lock assembly to mount flush. And of course, modern day, everything's getting new and improved. The new slide to the lock is plastic, where the old one's metal, but I've already tried it. The metal one goes across, will transfer, so I'm going to keep using the metal. It's worked for 20 years. It's going to go for another 20. So that might save you a little aggravation if you get the part and think you got the wrong part. And these extra parts here are probably for the air slide or a manual lock assembly, because we don't need to change anything except this one piece that was giving us the headache. That's it. Thanks. All right, here's the bays with the factory lights as it comes from Prevo. There's 24-volt incandescents, and we're getting ready to swap it out on this side to LEDs. Okay, and here's the new improved Amazon lights. Part of the LED light upgrade in the bays, I'm just going to show you how I mounted them. I like using these Wago connectors. They're easy because if you get the polarity wrong, all you gotta do is flip the thing up, change it real quick, clamp it back down. Much better. And you got an off-on switch. You just leave it on so that way when we turn the bay, it comes on. Pretty good little product. This is what they look like out of the box. They also come with a rail clamp, and they give you some two-way sticky tape. We used the sticky tape they supplied plus some 3M to make up for the gap, and they're on there. Just wipe it down with some prep, get any grease or dust. Works like a champ, much better. Okay, fun fact, Murphy's Law always kicks in. So I'm here by myself with all my approved safety equipment to hold the door up, because the little baby weighs a little bit. Went to go put it in, but I didn't have the chair in there, and the door slammed shut. Well, if the door slams shut, you're not reaching these to unlock it, unless you got real long arms, but they better be skinny. So luckily on this door bay, we can come in from the other side. But if you have to do this and drop the door once the door locks out, it would be your inverter bay. Guess what fun you're gonna have pulling your batteries out from the other side so you can crawl through to unlatch it. So just a word to the wise. Either try to have some help so the door doesn't close on you, or figure out a better way so you don't wind up in the same predicament I almost did. Luckily, the other side was wide open. I just crawled through and unlocked it and put my new assistant to work here. Good luck with yours.